Okay, story time. This happened to me today. So a gentleman walks up to me when I was grocery shopping and says, "Hey, you're Red Shed," which is always fun when somebody recognizes me. So if you do, say hi. Anyway, he says, I had a bunch of lettuce in the cart. He says, "Hey, do you know how do you eat your lettuce when you get home?" And I'm like, "Well, I take it home, cut it up, wash it, put it in a bowl, eat the lettuce." He says, "Do you know how to pick out a good lettuce?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't, sir." He's like, "Okay, I've been a truck driver all my life, and I have delivered produce everywhere." And he says, "There's a secret to picking out good lettuce and good vegetables." And I was like, "Well, tell me what it is. I love a good secret to pick out good produce." He says, "Do you mind if I take that lettuce that's in your cart?" And I'm like, "No, man, have at it." He says, "You see this lettuce?" This is the lettuce. He says, "You see that core?" I don't know if y'all can see that. He says, "You see this core?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "It's brown. That means it's old. It might look pretty on the outside, but that's been sitting around since it's been in the field." I'm like, "Oh, makes sense." He says, "Now," he walks down the aisle. He's yelling at me about this and that. And he says, "Here, look at this." He says, "You see that? That's your cabbage." He's like, "See how white it is?" He says, "But here's the secret." He's like, "If these cabbage and stuff that's not in a package sits around," he's like, "the people that own the grocery store go by and cut it off." He says, "Then it looks fresh." He says, "So these are kind of hard to tell, but the ones that's prepackaged, pretty good." He says, then he finally says, "Look, here's some celery." He's like, "Look at this." He's like, "If you can get in the package," he's piddle-farting around with it. "If you can get in the package, look." So he gets in the package, he tears it off. He's like, "Look." He's like, "It's white, but there's a little bit." He's like, "So it's a little old, but I would still eat this." I was speechless. Finally, I just said, "Sir, thank you for the advice. And now I know how to pick out my vegetables." So anyway, kind of fun. Is it right, wrong, indifferent? I don't know. But it was a good conversation. The guy was nice as could be. So anyway, from now on, look at your cores. Make sure it's white, not brown, and you will have fresh produce. I don't know. Is it true? Have a good day.